Okay, so the reason why other countries be kicking out Haitians, right, is because they be coming to people's spot and they try to take over your spot. They come to people's spots and they think that they are superior to people in their own land. That's why. They don't want to listen to what nobody's saying to them. They don't want to change nothing. Okay? And they just, then when people say stuff to them, they just play victim. They don't take no type of accountability at all. Like they don't have any like respect for other people in the diaspora at all. And one of the reasons why is because they feel like the reason why everybody free is because of them. They think that the reason why everybody free is because of them, right? Which, for instance, Jamaica. To think that about Jamaicans is to dismiss their history of the Maroons, right? To think that about America dismisses the 100-Year War with the Gullah Geechee, right? The Stono Rebellion, right? Yamasi. Like, they come to people's places and they dismiss, they act like would nobody be free, as if America didn't have whole free society since the 1600s, right? If they say they brought the first, mind you, the first oldest slave trade in America is the indigenous slave trade. But if we're gonna talk about the African slave trade, right, that's since the 1607, right? We had free societies, free black towns, literally, since 1607. Like, so it's like there was already people who was free here. What do you mean nobody would be free if it wasn't for you when there was already black people that were free here? Right? Right. So that's the thing about it. Mind you, the Caribbeans was a place where they used to send American enslaved people there for punishment. Okay? Because Caribbean slavery was much harsher and more deadlier than American US based slavery. Okay? So they were like the trenches. You did not want to get sent there. And even in the indigenous slave trade, they were sending indigenous peoples to the Caribbeans. Okay? And they was constantly finding their way back here. But that's the reason why. That's the reason why they be sitting up there talking about hoodoo, they voodoo and hexing people and shit like that. And nobody got time for that. They don't want to do nothing nobody else's way. They only want to do it their way. And they get very disrespectful. They get very disrespectful towards the natives of any place that they go to. And they're also very fucking entitled. So because they think that they're the reason why everybody is free, they feel like everybody owes them. And they run around in other people's countries and they treat people like that. That's why they be getting put out everywhere. That's why they be getting put out of everywhere. And honestly and truthfully, another thing too, let me tell you another reason. A lot of people do not consider them to be like conventionally attractive, right? Which could be based on Eurocentric beauty standards. They don't really want them to be the face of the Caribbeans, right? Um, just like so, they was rejected from them. They was rejected by the Caribbeans. They was rejected from CARICOM for a long time. Then they was rejected from Latin spaces and Latin stuff, even though they're right there on the island of Hispaniola. Um, so they were rejected from them too. Um, and then because other islands like even here, Jamaica, Trinidad, Dominican Republic, Dominica, they was holding it down for the beauty standards. Okay, Puerto Rico, they was holding it down. They was holding it down for the beauty standards. Cuba, like that's what people were thinking of, right? St. Lucia, right? Grenada, like that's what people were thinking about. So that was another reason why they were rejected too. Okay, is because of that as well. Um, so they weren't catching all the pretty privilege of the diaspora. And what else had happened too? I'm trying to think. What else? Yeah, they just lived a completely different way. They just lived a completely different way. They was fucking the brand up, if you will. Okay, they was fucking the brand up, if you will, and everybody just got tired of that shit. Everybody just got tired of them
Hello
putting on
and
fucking
welcome back to
airs.
the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at how dangerous Haiti is and why people are running away from Haiti. Yes, I know you may be thinking, yeah, the Haitians don't want to go home. I think they don't like Haiti enough. They don't like their home country enough. But there is more to what you know. There is absolutely more to what you know. I mean, Haiti is the most dangerous country you ever think about, you would ever think about. And that is why their people are refusing and fighting not to go back in any way. And for the people who are going back to Haiti, the way they express their miseries are way, way beyond our imagination. Yes, they go through hell. The people who have been successfully deported back to their country, Haiti, they are going through hell. And I guess you don't want to miss this. Follow me to the end. Let's watch this and discover what is going on in Haiti. Why the Haitians are refusing to go back to their country. Why there is so much level of insecurity in Haiti. So follow me to the end. And please, if you are new here, do well to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell because we are just getting started. A lot more to be discovered. A lot more is to be discovered. And I guess you don't want to miss this. And just a quick reminder, this video is actually for educational purpose. And if you're new here, do well to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell because more of this is coming up and I don't want you to miss it. Yes, I don't. So follow me to the end. Let's watch this.
So they can shoot me.
Yes. Can you have a straight bullet like a gang see you?
So that guy is the dangerous there.
That's a walking dead person.
Well, I get my mom, bro. Fuck you.
The central park of the capital.
Like that armed vehicle, they will open fire indiscriminately. If you're not a gang, do not go in that area.
The police has right to fire.
That's your limit.
You can't go further.
You don't go any further than that. Right here.
Yeah, guys, as you can see, it's literally it's like a war zone, literally.
Do not pass.
I can't go more.
That's it. No. It's right here.
Oh shit.
Do not.
So they can shoot me.
Yes. Can you have a straight bullet like a gang see you?
Are you joking?
Oh yeah, no.
So that guy is the dangerous there, just walking there.
That's a walking dead person, literally. Because you know you do not pass.
2 years ago, you could walk here. 1 year ago.
1 year ago, 6 months ago. All this, it's after March.
So I came to a war zone.
Yeah. The Supreme Court, taxation, interior ministry.
Now there's no one there.
No. Nobody.
Some person is walking there.
But these people, they took chance. Suppose we will shoot at them.
They don't care who he is. They just shoot because they think maybe.
Yeah, because that's a gang area. That's a gang control area.
So they took over the capital.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, they're taking a chance, no, these people.
Did you see that shot?
Yes, boom.
Yeah.
That was a gunshot, no?
Yeah.
It's like the movie of Will Smith when the whole world ends.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable, man.
The weapons fueling the violence mostly come from the U.S.
This is where the majority of weapons in Haiti come from, Miami, Florida. But not from the giant containers leaving the port of Miami, but from this 5-mile stretch up the Miami River, where officials say they're nearly impossible to find.
Hard to police.
Very hard to police.
Wow.
This is a typical warehouse filled with packages all bound for Haiti.
The Department of Homeland Security has some of the best interdictors in the world and the best inspectors in the world, right? But this is daunting. There's no way anybody can do all. This is one warehouse on this river.
Packages are already sealed and, according to Salisbury, lacking proper documentation, since anything claimed to be worth less than $2,500 doesn't have to be declared.
We can't even go to school in Haiti right now.
What?
The gang's taking over. The other day, Ezekiel's calling to check in on one of his friends in Haiti, right? And his friend's like, oh yeah, let me show you. That's Haiti right now.
That's guns?
That's my neighborhood.
You're lying.
Gangs are taking over.
They're just shooting?
They're shooting. Whoever gets hit, gets hit. They're doing a takeover in different parts.
But where's the government? Where's the army?
Being a Haitian American is so hard. You don't know the reality of what it is.
Yeah.
And then, being in America, it's like you don't get to see it at all. You don't even get to feel it. Like you don't.
Right.
That's a reality that sucks for me as somebody who didn't get to experience Haiti properly, like how most people got to enjoy their native land. Like I have no recollection of Haiti. On top of every time I ever heard something about my country and where I'm from, it's negative.
That's tough,
like,
bro.
Why the hell do y'all think I want to go back? And I was raised in America, so
I don't know what to say.
What's happening now in Haiti, bro?
Since 2001, so there was no president because the president was assassinated.
They killed him.
Yeah, they killed him and his residence. After this uprising of the big gang alliance, many people got killed, businesses burned.
Do they kill civilians or like?
Yeah, civilians just randomly. We woke up in the morning, like 15 people got killed.
Like
just,
out of nowhere?
Yeah, out of nowhere, and nobody knew who did it.
And you don't feel scared? Live here?
I understand this is a very difficult place, but in the meantime, Haiti is not only that. It's a people that are trying to survive. As you can see, this is not what they say
In the media.
In the media.
I've never seen this picture on the media. I only see the gang wars.
This is that's sellable. I mean, of course, we have the gangs. It is not
a lie, but it's also.
But in the meantime, and Haitians are very hard workers. Wake up super early, working 14, 16 hours a day.
And both women and men are working, no?
Yes. No complex, no.
Both work.
You ever wonder why Haiti is always painted as unstable? Like, it's some mystery how things got so bad. Let me break the silence for you. The U.S. invaded Haiti in 1915. They took the banks, rewrote their constitution, murdered protesters, and stayed for nearly 20 years. And if you didn't know that, that's by design. By the early 1900s, Haiti had already repaid that independence debt. You remember the one France forced on them? I covered this in a previous video, but yeah. France forced Haiti to pay reparations for freeing themselves. But now, American banks wanted a cut. The U.S. was worried about instability, but what they meant was business instability. So when Haiti's president, Vilbrun Guillaume Sam, was killed in a revolt, President Woodrow Wilson sent in the Marines, not to protect the Haitian people, but to protect U.S. assets. They landed in Port-au-Prince in 1915, and they didn't leave until 1934. Once there, the U.S. military took control of Haiti's customs houses, their treasury, and the National Bank. Then they rewrote Haiti's constitution, specifically to allow foreigners to own land. Sound familiar? They dissolved parliament, censored the press, and re-established forced labor. Thousands of Haitians were rounded up to build roads. And when they resisted, the Marines opened fire. In 1919, they massacred over 2,000 Haitians in a single campaign. And the records called it a pacification. What? The U.S. never gave that land back. They built their economies, their banks, their sugar companies, all on Haitian soil. And when the occupation finally ended in 1934, they left behind a puppet military and an economy designed to funnel wealth out. Not a single Haitian citizen got reparation. Not a single American official was held accountable. But here, we're taught to see Haiti as broken, right? As if it just happened. Haiti was the first Black republic in the world. The first to overthrow slavery and colonizers. So you tell me why the U.S. and Europe spent the next century trying to punish them into poverty. The U.S. didn't just influence Haiti. It occupied it, extracted from it, and erased the receipts. So the next time somebody blames Haiti for their own suffering, ask them, what do you really know about the people that pulled the string?
So I saw a couple videos of Haitians actually fighting back against ICE. ICE is in the Haitian community trying to kidnap some people, and the Haitians were literally fighting back, pulling ICE off of their people, throwing them to the ground, escorting their people away from them. Anytime ICE would grab somebody, the people would hop on that ICE agent and throw them to the ground. They were literally fighting back. And this honestly makes sense, because what you said is so true. There are people that would rather die fighting to stay here than go back to a country where they're going to do nothing but suffer. And for the people that are gonna, well, why is their country nothing but suffering? Because of America. America destabilized the country, planted corrupt regimes, and then wonder why you have people fleeing the country to come over here looking for freedom. Then they're gonna take the people that fled from the mess that they created and try to ship them back there. I wish I could show you guys some of the videos that I saw of the Haitian people fighting back, but all those videos seem to get removed immediately. They don't want us watching videos of people fighting back against ICE. The numbers, Mason, the numbers.
we need to talk about what's happening in Ohio right now. Some Haitian community members in Ohio are being called in by ICE, and some are being placed on GPS ankle monitors while facing possible removal from the United States. And before you scroll, I need you to understand what's happening. This goes back to a federal government decision to end temporary protected status for Haiti. In order for you to understand this, I need you to fully understand what TPS is. TPS stands for Temporary Protected Status. These are people who were already living in the United States, who were given temporary protection because conditions in their home country were considered too dangerous for them to safely return. TPS allows eligible people to live and work here. It is not a citizenship, it is not a green card, and it is not asylum. Haitian community members have had this protection because of the ongoing crisis in Haiti. The federal government decided to end that protection. But here's what I really need you to think about. The US government currently tells Americans, do not travel to Haiti. Not be careful, do not travel. A level 4 do not travel warning because of kidnapping, violent crime, terrorism, civil unrest, and limited access to healthcare. So here's my question. If Haiti is too dangerous for Americans to travel to, why is it safe enough for Haitian families to return to? These are community members who are already here. They have families here. They have jobs here. They have homes here. They have built lives here. So how do we get from Haiti is too dangerous for Americans to travel to your protection's over, you might have to go back? This isn't just about immigration policy. This is about who deserves safety.
Now this guy went to Cap Haitian about 6 days ago. He went around there filming. Let me tell you why I feel like a lot of y'all Haitians really don't want to go back. Because y'all know y'all going back to this shit. And it's crazy because there's a lot of nice looking places in Haiti, but then the most of this shit look like this. A lot of y'all came over here to the U.S. and y'all left y'all fucking family behind. Y'all left y'all kids there, your spouse, your family that y'all said y'all was going to do all this shit for. And y'all got over here and y'all said, man, fuck them people. And now y'all got to go back to this shit. Y'all been over here, your first and second generation. Y'all done had anchor babies and y'all ain't get y'all fucking paperwork right. Y'all stopped sending them barrels back home. Y'all said, fuck y'all family. Y'all came over here acting like y'all better than y'all family back home. And a lot of y'all don't want to go back because y'all know y'all did some real bullshit to some of y'all family members. And now y'all got to go back over there to them same people y'all came to the United States talking about you're better than. A lot of y'all think y'all better than y'all people back here living in this shit. Haiti is a literal paradise. And look how y'all got all this fucking trash and garbage. Y'all don't even give a fuck enough to care about your homeland. A literal paradise to take care of this shit. Y'all got all this trash, all this shit on the fucking beach. Y'all should be ashamed of this. Some disgraceful shit. And a lot of y'all gotta go back to this shit. Y'all came over here on that bullshit. Again, looking down at y'all family members back home. Talking shit about them. And now y'all gotta go back to them same people y'all was over here shitting on. And y'all used to the American lifestyle. Some of y'all been here like 20 years. Y'all done got used to the American lifestyle and now y'all gotta go back to this shit. And if I was one of y'all, I would be like, yo, ain't no fucking way. A lot of y'all gonna hide, but y'all gonna get deported. Especially in New York. We already know where y'all at. We turning y'all motherfuckers in. We got ICE on speed dial. Y'all going back. Cause y'all was over here on that bullshit. Getting funny style with us. Motherfuckers that made it possible for y'all to come over here. Getting funny style with your family members back home. And now all of y'all motherfuckers gotta go back over there. To 6 days ago. Cap Haitian. I gotta go back to this shit. All this a literal dumpster. That's how this shit look. This is fucking crazy. And what's fuck? Let me tell you what's crazy. Before, like I said, before y'all came over here in the 60, 64, our neighborhoods wasn't fucked up like how they are now. Go back into old videos, Black American people, and look at videos before the 64, before that shit. Before all of these fucking people came over here from these third world countries. Caribbean, I'm talking about Hispanics too. Look at how our neighborhoods looked before, and look at how our neighborhoods came, because they used to doing this shit. And they brought that shit over to our neighborhoods, turned our neighborhoods to fucking dump trucks and shit. Now all these people gonna get out of here, and watch we get all these people out of here. Watch this shit, because we don't like living like this. Black Americans don't live like this. We give a fuck about where we come from, our neighborhoods. But they dumped all y'all people over here. And most people just see melanated people and they think we all the same. We're not all the fucking same. We don't come from shit like this. And y'all come over here getting fly, and now all of y'all gotta go back to this shit. Back to the family members y'all shitted on, act like y'all was better than. Stop sending shit back to. And y'all gotta go back over there and get used to this shit. And I would do everything I can not to go back either. But TPS is over. Trump deaded that shit. The Supreme Court deaded that shit. And y'all...
Where I believe you actually watched to this level. If you're still here, yes, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching this far. Yeah, you saw a whole lot of drama happening in Haiti. Yes, and I bet you will not want to test what it feels like to be in Haiti. Not talk less of being an Haitian. Yes, a lot more is going. This is just a little of what is going on. Yes, it's just a little of what is going on, and you can now start imagining what about people who are actually in Haiti as we speak. What about them? How are they living? I bet you don't want to imagine it. I bet you've watched the video, you've seen a whole lot already. Now, in your honest opinion, what do you think about these people? But one thing that irks me the most is the fact that they keep comparing themselves to Black America, refusing to back down and disrespecting Black America, calling them dirty Black America. That is actually what I don't find funny. But at the same time, I feel really heartbreaking and sad for these people because deeply in them, they are going through a whole lot. At this point in time, they keep running from their country, not like they don't like their country, but because of the level of insecurity in their country. So, at this level, if you have something in mind, please drop your thought in that comment section. And if you have a word of advice, do well to drop in the comment section because we are reading it all. And it's just a quick reminder once more, this video is for educational purpose. Yes, it's not to fight anybody. It's for educational purpose for us to know what is going on around us. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you in my next episode.